They say the more you F around, the more you'll find out. As you can see by this graph presented to us by this beautiful bald gentleman, if you F around at a level of 7, then you'll find out at a level of 7. And if you F around at a level of 10, then you'll find out at a level of 10. This man Jogo messed around at a level of 12! Twice! And boy, oh boy, did he find out. How's everyone doing? It is the incredible Dr. Dulio. Now I have to say, the JJK fandom is, what does that mean? What is going on? Pretty weird, but not weird in like a My Hero Academia fandom weird, but they're definitely out there. And now, for some reason, Jogo is at the head of this new movement. Strong Fire? The fandom has lost their mind. Now I'm all for the jokes, but under these jokes, I see something concerning. People are trying to ha-ha their way into making us take Jogo seriously. And as a professional hater, I cannot allow this to happen. They're saying Jogo is seriously underrated, and he's seriously tough, and he was seriously unlucky and was forced to fight the two strongest characters in the verse. Well, that makes sense, right? No, not at all. Jogo is not some poor little guy that was forced by the writers into fighting the two strongest characters. He actively searched for both of them. He initiates both fights. Well, calling them fights might be a stretch, but we move. Now, as for the fights in question, let's take a look at them and break them down. I can't get behind the idea that Jogo is some lost puppy that was forced to fight Gojo, or even that he didn't know what he was getting himself into. No, Geto's creep ass told him, you don't want smoke with Gojo, he's like that, you will die. Jogo doesn't listen to the warnings. Again, the more you F around, the more you'll find out. If you get this close to my face and grin ear to ear, you better not lose. And holy, this guy is hideous. I know I call people ugly every video, but I really mean it this time. If God said I can only say the word ugly 3 more times, Jogo is ugly, ugly, ugly! So my glorious King Gojo is heading back to the crib in an S-class with a chauffeur, and he notices something is off. He could probably smell Jogo's BO before he senses cursed energy, so he tells the driver to leave. And that's when Jogo jumps out the sky, and what kind of parakeet mating call ass scream is this? But he was obviously never gonna hit Gojo with that Mario ground pound stomp attack. But one thing that's interesting about this fight is if you say Jogo over and over again, it sounds like you're saying Gojo. Listen, Jogo, 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 Jogo. But then Jogo uses a powerful attack. He summons a booty hole on the wall and feeds it some Taco Bell. He must have put some extra Diablo sauce on that. He's thinking, hooray, I did it. No, the hell you did not. Gojo's health bar hasn't moved at all. This is pure aura. And then Jogo uses another attack. What the hell is that? Perry B. Benson? He done crashed out. But that one doesn't work either. And then Jogo lights his head on fire and straightens out his spine. And he's thinking, that's the one right there. Starts monologuing while walking away from the smoke. But who are you feeling like right now? But once again, Gojo is not bothered. His health bar still hasn't moved at all. And now Jogo is shook. He's beginning to realize that he might have too much dip on his chip. So Gojo explains his hacks by turning JJK into a romance anime. And then Gojo hits him with a mean shot to the stomach. Makes him spit out this purple blood. Ugh. But due to infinity, it won't even get on his fits. And wait, how did Gojo's clothes not burn when he got his head lit on fire? That's how you know he's rocking designer. Not that I want to see his clothes burn off or anything. And Gojo doesn't even let him land. He combos him while he's in the air like he's playing Mortal Kombat. And then Gojo, in his weirdly long finger, charges up a fat ass red. And I wonder what's going through Jogo's mind while he's flying through the trees. I don't know, you think he regretted his decision? Or maybe when Gojo was zip zooming around him is when he started to regret. Or maybe it's when Gojo chokes him out and slides on the floor. Also, why are they sliding for so long? But me, I think it's when Gojo blinked behind him and kicked his ass like Ronaldo and scored an absolute screamer top bins. Then, as if it couldn't get any more humiliating, he brings Itadori to watch. Gojo is giving Itadori a step-by-step guide on how to beat a lame nigga ass. And Jogo is the test dummy. And honestly, I'm mad at Jogo for being weak. A couple of years ago, the audio of Gojo saying you're weak was everywhere. I couldn't escape it. Yo, why, Mo? Yo, why, Mo? Yo, why don't you shut the fuck? And then Jogo goes full Tom and Jerry and shoots fire out of his ears, letting the audience know that he is a serious character and we need to take him seriously. Jogo uses his domain expansion and brings everyone to hell. Meanwhile, Gojo is explaining everything to his student while this big googly-eyed idiot is standing there doing nothing. That's how little of a threat he poses. The best way to beat someone when they show you a band is to show them more. Infinite money spread. Gojo uses his own domain, causing Jogo to hit the like button and subscribe. This process puts all the knowledge of the universe in his brain, so maybe you should too. And then Gojo rips his head off like a dandelion, and it's Jogover. This man was about to be the loudest spliff in history, and then Hanami makes a deep, contested, impossible shot to bail him out, and they do the dash. This man barely escaped by the skin on his black ass teeth. Now, having escaped that undoubtedly traumatic experience, surely he won't go running up on the other strongest dude in the verse. Surely he doesn't. Now we're in Shibuya, and Jogo is actively searching for Sukuna. And conveniently for him, Yuji is passed out on the floor. So Jogo feeds Yuji the fingers, and he doesn't even realize his hand is gone. Wash that hand, lil bro. Sukuna's aura has everyone in the spot terrified. Why aren't you bowing? Drop it like it's hot, nigga. Honestly, Sukuna giving Jogo a fresh cut and getting rid of that high top, sky top, boosie fade, or whatever that bullshit on his head was the best thing it could have done for him. But Sukuna tells Jogo that if he can hit him once, then he'll work under him. What are these lil bro ass conditions? He's picking the Indian national team on FIFA. He said you can use the all-time Lakers. I'll still beat you, lil bro. Jogo just keeps getting toyed with and he can't do anything about it. Blink for 1 second and Jogo is getting tossed in the air. He winds up a final flash, but Sukuna chopped this man's arms into tiny little pieces like some green onions. Then he says think fast and throws a rock at his dumb ass. Why on earth would you ever fight someone like this? Now they're flying through the air and Jogo is throwing everything in his bag at him. Meanwhile, Sukuna is taking a casual stroll through the mall. Why does he keep getting violated? Sukuna jumps out the window and Jogo is just licking his lips waiting for him. Look at this, he's winding up a crazy Superman punch. He must think he's Roman Reigns. But Sukuna has the answer to every question he is asked. And then he snaps all his fingers off. They flying everywhere. This must be the nastiest confetti I've ever seen. And then Jogo puts his head down and shoots him with the boosie fade beam. But it doesn't matter. I swear every time we see Jogo, he's flying through the air, bouncing off everything like a pinball. And then he catches him and sits his ass down. Of all of these massive attacks Jogo is launching, not a single one can sniff Sukuna. He's dodging everything with zero effort, posing after every attack. But look at this parallel between Gojo and Sukuna. So earlier, Gojo kicked him like a long-range screamer from outside the box. Sukuna, on the other hand, was freestyle juggling him. Earlier, Gojo put his hand on his face and dragged him on the floor. Sukuna put his hand on his face and turned him into an elevator. That's beautiful writing. Gege's done it again. Jogo is literally getting bullied, but you can't feel bad for someone who puts themselves in situations like this. You effed around again, and you are now finding out again. Jogo turns the building into a lava lamp, and now it's time for his special attack. Here comes the sun, doo-doo-doo-doo. He's like, yeah, I got him, which in anime means that you did not get him. And then he turns around, and Sukuna is sitting right there, crisscross applesauce, hands in his lap, starts giving him a post-game presser. So why didn't you use your domain expansion? I was faced with nigga, I'm trash. But then Sukuna says, let's wrap this up. Take 3 paces and draw. Then the tumbleweed rolls by. They square up. And Jogo is instantly in the afterlife. We don't even see what happens. So Jogo is dead and having his moment with his dead homies. But Sukuna is not done. He followed him into the afterlife. Where are they at? How does Sukuna even get here? See, this is what I be talking about, bro. You can't mess with people like Sukuna. Sukuna says, hey, bro, you were alright. Like a smooth 4 out of 10 fight. And then Jogo starts crying. Then the camera pans to barbecue steak Jogo. He's not well done. He's looking like congratulations. How are you a curse made from humanity's fear of fire and you die by burning? I'm sorry, but after a thorough review, I gotta say, Jogo is trash. Look at his stats. He's 0-2, and across his 2 fights in the series, he didn't land a single hit. This guy's been a punching bag his whole career. Now, before you type up a storm in the comments, listen to me. I said Jogo was trash because his record and his stats suck. I didn't say he was weak. I'll put it in NBA terms. The Clippers have 4 first ballot Hall of Famers. The Clippers aren't weak. The Clippers are also 3-7, and at the time of me recording this video, have lost their last 6 games. The Clippers are trash. Leave a comment if you want me to put this in other terms, and I can do that for you. But Dulio, the one time he didn't fight against Gojo or Sukuna, he put in work. Did he? People love bringing this up. How was this fight impressive at all? He waited around the corner for Tochi to take Megumi away, and at this point, everyone left, so Nanami, Maki, and the old man are all on their last legs. Am I supposed to be moved by this weak-ass third party? He didn't kill Maki or Nanami, and as for the old man, ooh, put him in a tanning bed. He got that perfect golden orange complexion that people go for when they tan. I think. I don't tan. I can generously round whatever the hell this is up to half a W. And that's me being generous. I started this video off to say that Jogo is at fault for everything that happens to him, but now it's painfully obvious this guy is hot garbage, y'all. See what I did there? Hot like. He effed around and he found out, but he has more to find out in the next segment. Welcome to the Dr. Dulio fit inspection, where as the name implies, I inspect this man's fit. And Jogo is not a looker at all. It's 2023 and he has a sky top. It's not 1997 and you're not co-starring in Fresh Prince of Bel-Air. It's time to move on. Jogo making bad decisions is just a recurring theme, huh? And Jogo, you couldn't at least get a little lineup on your shit? Who is your barber? And look at his teeth. Bro's been brushing his teeth with charcoal. And your head is shaped like an Audi belly button. This guy is pissing me off. But what were you going for with this outfit? Rocking a poncho like you're in an old western. And what kind of print is that? Cheetah X diarrhea? Like, and how did he stuff them big ass pants in them little ass boots? And those boots, do they say Woody on the bottom? Can we give my guy his kicks back? But overall, I give this fit 0.5 mojitos dressed as a schoolgirl out of 20. I'm just not rocking with this guy, man. And with that being said, I love you all and thanks for watching.